we have this plugin here called UBERLOUD. This plugin is a punch plugin. Let me just refer to it as that. Punch plugin is used to give your mix that kind of energy. You understand? Boost your mix in whatever way. Now I have this my own song that we're gonna be demonstrating this week. If you're new here, I want to say you're welcome. Please smash the sub button to be able to just share your the like button as well. I'm the Reagan as always. And if you want to see me often, I just tell you, smash the sub button. With all that being said, let's continue the video. So I have this my own song. It's part of my EP, by the way. It's called Vibe on Vibe. Yeah, it will be up. It will be up soon. It's already pending. So I want us to use this mix for today purpose. Yeah, and we'll add a plugin. So this is my master tune for today, and this is the Uber stuff plugin. Yeah, like this. And I'm going to deactivate the plugin, and let's play the mix.
Yeah, get me score. But why you do call me when you know what's up? Man, nobody try to waste my time, cause I don't get the energy for wasting time.
Yeah, so that's the vibe. But let's come to where we usually come to when we are mastering the loudest part of the mix, right? So in my case, the loudest part of this mix should be around the end here, because that's where I had my last minute to time backup coming through. And I also had the, things, a lot of stuff happening there. Now let's activate the plugin now. And also I'm going to activate a few of my mastering stuff, the space, the clean. I'm not doing the balance. Then let's activate the plugin. And this is what we got.
Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a real G.
So now let's push the plugin a bit. This plugin is powerful, so you gotta be careful when you're pushing it. So let's push to 30% so you hear the difference.
Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a real G. Say there's party for the night. Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a nigga. Say there's party for the night.
Yeah, so the plugin here has a few modes. You have the nice, you have the punch, that is it's gonna be more aggressive than the way it is right now. It's gonna add some character, like you see here, the character. So you have the nice, you have the punch, and you have the stress. So it's gonna be even more aggressive. So let's then play them here.
Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a real G. Say there's party for the night. Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a nigga. Say there's party for the night.
So I hope you are getting the point here. The more I move to the stress, the more you hear the vibe start to be more crunchy at the top end, have this kind of a crispy top end coming through, a lot of character being added. And one cool stuff about this plugin, if you are somebody who don't love to see a lot of things like having too many options, you can go ahead and use the one band, which is the mode. You use the one band, but if you want more than one, you can use the two band. That is, you have separate band for the low and separate band for the highs. And you also go about three band, you're gonna have the low, the mid, and the highs. Yeah. So whatever of these three you want, you go ahead and pick it. It's your choice to, go about that. So if you are using the two band, like I will usually go for in my case, you can then set the frequency range which you want the low band to take effect and the high band. So the more you push towards the high band, the more of the low you be getting rid of. Yeah. So if I push like 300 hertz here, so I'll be whatever effect I'm pushing here won't be more applied to the low here. If I'm pushing the low here, let me just put this in action so you see it.
Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a real G. Say there's party for the night. Cause that's vibes on vibes, so that I'm a nigga. Say there's party for the night.
if I then bring the frequency shift to 20 here, you have the real bass coming through more. If I push to like 200, 300, you have the low mid section of the mix coming through more especially if I push the low here. That's what happened. So it's, you can just set the amount you want, just like I did here, maybe 47, 45, whatever you want it, 30 or 10, and then you start to blow here. Just switch them on the frequency to capture which one works best for you. And also, like every good plugin, we have the oversampling mode here. That is, if you want the plugin to work extra than the way it's usually working, then you can go to 2 times oversampling. And if you have the PC for 4 times, then you can go to 4 times oversampling. And you have this linear phase knob here. You can activate linear phase, and you can deactivate linear phase if that's where you want to go. And this part of the plugin, we have few parameters here that we have to look at. We have the input, we have the D noise here. So that is, if you have made your song loud and then you hear some noise being introduced, you can just tweak it a bit. It's going to at least try to calm it for you. And you have this clipper, which is very nice the way the clipper works. So let's go ahead to work with the clipper. Let's reset all of this. Okay, so let's put this to like, it's just gonna go back to 20. Let's take this to like 30. I don't really boost my low, and I don't want this to be linked, so I can link it and then push this one to something like 18. Okay, let's see, this is what we're working with. Now let's check out the clipper to see how powerful it is. Now I'm going to start introducing the clipper, so listen for the clipper.
Cause there's vibes on vibes, so tell all my real G say there's party for the night. Cause there's vibes on vibes, so tell all my niggas say there's party for the night.
So even we are using the clipper on this plugin, just by selecting the scripts here, it's gonna give you that kind of a clipper texture on your vibe already. So you can go ahead to use the clipper when you are on the nice. You can be on the nice here and then you use more of the clipper. But if you are on the pooch, I recommend you don't use more of the clipper. Except you know what you're going for. So I'm not gonna be doing too much no recommend here. You know what you're going for. But just so you know, if you are on the punch, you're going to have some little bit crunch already being added to your voice. And if you are on the stress, you're already going to have your little bit saturation taking place as well. So yes, guys, this is it about the plugin. Music is becoming more louder every day. People want slappy song, people want loud song, to the point that mastering engineers are now using multiple limiter on their track. So what if you introduce this one as your first limiter, and then at the end of your chain, you then add your main limiter? How crazy that's going to be? It's going to be a massive game changer. Give this a try and let me know what you achieve at the end of the day. As always, I'm your boy Derek, and if this video make any impact, please use the like button and also share the video with friends and family. And if you're new here, you want to see me often, please smash the sub button to be a part of this channel. With all that being said, peace.